Hello friends, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to prepare for AWS Solution Architect Associate Exam SAA-C03. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to make it very much simple, easy to understand, and I'm also going to include some good reference KBs from where consume uh, you can consume lots of resources that can help you to clear exams easily. All right, so let's get started. I'll start from the first, uh, which is most important part of preparing this AWS examination, and that is setting a target and avoid overthinking. Why it is important? Because what I have seen is if you don't set the target, you are ultimately going to take longer than average people takes for clearing the exam or for preparing for the examination, right? So, first of all, please try to set a target and avoid overthinking about how to do it, when to do it, whether you would make it or not. So, just avoid overthinking because overthinking is going to overkill you and also it is going to affect your preparation overall. And the other areas where you have to focus while setting up your target is generally, you should plan for 2 months of time to make yourself completely ready for the AWS exam. Or if you want to even go slower, you can plan for 3 months, right? But not more than 3 months and not less than 2 months. Why not less than 2 months? Because I have seen lots of people writing about they have cleared their exam in just 1 week or 2 weeks. There could have been different circumstances, but if you're starting fresh for AWS certification, you have to be sure that you are not hurting yourself, right? So please try to give yourself enough time to learn about things practically, not just theoretically. Explore various stuff, various resources which can help you to understand things in a better way. Even if you're getting complex questions around the services or the technology while you're appearing in the exams, you should be having your understanding that much clear where you can clear the exams easily, right? Okay, so setting the target, avoiding overthinking is going to be the key factor while you are going to prepare for AWS Solution Architect Associate exam. The second, one of the most important thing is before uh, even I would say before reading lots of courses and other stuff, go ahead and explore the official exam guide provided by AWS. They have explained whole lot of things there, which explain it in very detail that how you should prepare, what content you should prepare, what content is having how much of weightage in the exam. Let me show you that once. All right. So let me enlarge it a bit. Okay, so here we go. If you can see on the screen, uh, it's a typical PDF file that I downloaded from AWS. Even you can refer for the latest uh, PDF whenever you're watching this video by going onto this URL. Scroll down below and download your exam guide from here. So I just downloaded it today, so it's all good to go. All right. So I'm not going to read out the introductions and target candidate descriptions, but I'm going to cover most of the important part that is going to help you in preparing your AWS exam. First thing is going to be the exam content. The exam content basically is more of uh, the type of questions you are going to get there, And the questions which are going to be of two type. One is multiple choice questions and one is multiple response questions. So multiple choice, as the word explains itself, you would be having multiple answers and you have to select one correct response against the questions you would be having. For multiple responses questions, there will be one question, it would be having multiple responses, but instead of selecting one answer, you have to select multiple answer for that. I mean, multiple responses. So let's say if a question is having uh, four options to choose from, in multiple choice type of question, you would have to just select one answer and go ahead. But for multiple responses type questions, you have to select two or more answers. Even if you miss one, you're going to miss out around the marks that you are going to get from that answer completely. So be careful while reading out the questions. Be sure that you are rightly selecting the answers, whether it is multiple choice questions or whether it is multiple responses questions. All right. Then I'll talk about the exam results. Exam results are kind of the marks that you are going to obtain. Okay, so it is going to be measured in the scale of 100 to 1000, and the passing score, the minimum passing score is 720. If you score more than this, well done, great job. But if you score less than that, don't worry, you have to kind of try again and clear your exam. Because if you score 720, lesser than 720, ultimately you're not going to pass the exam. And one thing you have to note down is that there is no free attempt in AWS, right? So if you fail to pass the exam, you have to repurchase your certification, you have to rebook your exam slots, and then you have to reappear yourself in the examination, right? So prepare yourself very well and then go for the exam and make sure you are scoring 720 plus. Okay, so one of the very important part of this exam guide is this content outline, right? So content outline shows you that which content is going to have how much of weight is during the examination or in the examination, right? So if you see domain one is going to have 30% of weightage in the examination. Designing secure architecture, right? And for designing resilient architectures, you have 26% of weightage and so on for these two, right? So uh, there could be a question in your mind like how you would know that what is covered in domain one, domain two, domain three, or domain four. So don't worry, AWS has covered it for you. Just scroll down the page and you would be having a detailed explanation of what is being covered, what is expected from designing secure architecture, what topics you should be well aware of, what skills you should be having, what knowledge you should be having, and lot many other details, and so on for other domains as well, like domain two, designing resilient architecture. If you have to design a resilient architecture, you have to kind of read through this list, what you should be knowing before attempting questions from this section, right? Accordingly, you can prepare yourself, make sure that you are reading this document very well, preparing all the subjects that is required to pass the examination. Okay, so this is all about the examination guide, the official examination guide that AWS gives you. You can scroll down, you can go through. It's a 17-page document, so I'm not going to read out the whole document. It will make the video lengthy. I would request you to please go through with all the pages and uh, take information as much as you can from this document. All right. Switching back to the agenda. Coming back to third content reference. Once you are done with exploring these two resources, once you're done with setting your goals, and once you're done with reading out the official exam guide, the next step I would recommend is to have yourself registered for AWS Free Tier Account, which is valid for 12 months. Okay, so in this free tier account, you are going to get a lot of free services to use, including EC2 instances. Some amount of hours are offered free of cost by AWS. And to create your account, I have given the link here. If you click here, you'll be redirected to the AWS free tier account page. By clicking on create a free account, you can go ahead and create your account from here. And if you want to explore about uh, what is covered in this free tier account, just scroll down a bit and you will see the whole detail here, like what you get in free tier. So 750 hours of EC2, you get free, and that is something you can use for 12 months for free, right? Accordingly, there are a whole lot of services that you can scroll down and go through with that and see what you get for free and how much. And I would recommend as well that please go through with the free tier uses uh, in detail to understand better that what is free, what is not free, so that you avoid incurring any unwanted charges while you use free tier AWS account. All right. Then coming back to the fourth number agenda, where we talked about some resources that you can consume to prepare yourself, right? You have free tier account now, you're free to explore any services, you're free to create any resources that you wish to, but be careful of not paying any additional amount for free uses tier services, okay? The AWS Skill Builder, all right? The AWS Skill Builder and FAQ is something must to read. So I would suggest you to please go ahead and register yourself in AWS Skill Builder uh, platform of AWS, and also go through with the FAQs that AWS offers. It is very extensive, and it is having almost all kind of answers for the questions you may have initially while you're preparing for AWS examination, this associate level of solution architect examination, right? So there are lots of free videos in the AWS Skill Builder platform. You can consume that free of cost. You have to enroll, of course, for that after signing in, and of course, you have to read through the FAQs that AWS offers, right? For example, if you have to register in AWS Skill Builder platform, just follow through the first link and it will redirect you to that Skill Builder platform. Yeah. All right, here we are. So, uh, as you can see, we are here landed to AWS Skill Builder platform. We have option to sign in. We have option to explore multiple courses here. If you don't see your courses appearing here on the first page, feel free to go ahead and explore through the filters. Try searching out your content that you are looking for, and I'm sure you will be able to get what you want to. The free courses here offered by Skill Builder will be having this tag free. If it is not free, the free tag would not be there, of course. So for example, this is a free course and I want to enroll for it. So I'll just click on it and click on enroll. This you would be enrolled for this course and you have to pay nothing for this. And you can see like it is having a very good duration of 5 hours. So it is a very extensive course and all the details are mentioned here, what is going to be covered in this course specifically, right? So you have to just sign in, enroll for this course, and that's it. Start learning whatever is there. Okay. Then You can go ahead with the second link that I have specially given just for your easy reference purpose. This is especially for exam readiness for AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. So you can directly click on that link, come here, enroll for this course, and start learning about uh, lots of stuff related to AWS exam readiness. Then I have given the link here for AWS FEQs. If you'll go through with this link, you will have all the services offered by AWS on a single page. And whatever you are looking for, whatever services you are looking for, just go through with that service and you will be having questions and answers for those questions. For example, if I'll click on Amazon EC2 auto scaling, see, we have lots of questions here along with their answers, and not just the generic questions and answers, but anything that you may need related to, uh, troubleshooting of replacing impaired instances, security-related question, optimization related questions for EC2 and for ASC related instances, and pricing also. So there are good amount of resources offered by AWS apart from whatever you get on the internet. So just go ahead and try to explore all of these before you exactly go ahead and prepare for the appear for the examination, right? Now coming to the next part of this document is AWS courses. So one of the major learning I would like to share with you guys is that uh, if you want to prepare for this examination very well, one thing that you must do is you should subscribe for any well-rated course from any online cloud uh, learning platforms, such as few of the famous one are there on the screen, like a Cloud Guru and Udemy. So you can create your account there. You can enroll for some good courses, especially for solution architect exam preparation courses. And why so? Because the courses offered by these platforms are very extensive, very detailed, and they will be kind of having almost all the topics covered as per the exam pattern. You would be having some dumps available there to test your skills once you end up finishing any section of the lesson or any section of that course. So it is going to be very helpful in the journey of your AWS certification. So I would highly recommend to go ahead and enroll for solution architect courses on any of these platforms, whatever is convenient for you, and learn from there. All right. Next part of this preparation is going to be hands-on labs. Yes, you heard it rightly. As you already have the free tier account, already you have signed up for the free tier account, don't worry about anything else. Just go ahead and explore the features and functions, do some hands-on labs there. Uh, while reading or studying the courses here on any of the cloud platforms, uh, I would recommend that you keep on trying the labs, whatever they try during the courses, right? So uh, this is going to be very helpful. Once you do the hands-on, you can kind of uh, appear well in the examination with confidence. So I would highly recommend to do this. Try free labs; it's a must. Uh, Apart from the free labs that you have, there are a couple of other platforms where you have options to buy paid labs. They charge for some subscription fees. You can buy that and you can try the labs, and you would realize that it is going to build your confidence very high. Uh, and it is definitely going to help you in appearing the examination. So apart from the free labs instructions included in your AWS courses, you can use free tier account to do hands-on while you are studying AWS, as I said. Then there are some free labs offered by AWS, especially on AWS well-architected labs. If you click on the links, it will redirect you to that lab page, and you can see like you have of there are six major pillars of AWS well-architected framework, and all of them are having their own labs. If you click on any of the labs link, it will redirect you to the lab page, and you can accordingly try the labs, and uh, it is also going to help you a lot. All right. Apart from that, the paid labs are going to be helpful, of course. If you're curious to try more labs to build your confidence, you can go for paid labs offered by AWS, as well as there are other paid lab providers such as Wiz Labs and other such providers in the marketplace. So if you click on the first one, I'll show you how it appears exactly. See, subscribe for self-paced labs, and if you'll scroll down, you know there are a couple of things it is going to give you, like what you want to do. Featured labs in Skill Builder, these are the featured labs, that's why they're appearing here like this. You can once you're enrolled for self-paced lab, you can get a number of labs there, whatever you need. It is very helpful. Now uh, let me click on the Wiz Labs. It is also going to be one of the very helpful thing for you to know about. And the good thing about WizLab is that these guys are having labs for not just AWS, but for Azure, Google Cloud, and a lot many other platforms, as you can see here. And they offer some amount of uh, free lab access also once you sign up, so you can go ahead and explore it. All right. Now moving to the next section of this document, and this is try multiple exam dumps and try multiple times. Got it? So some people do the mistakes here because they buy lots of dumps, they try once and never, reviews that again. I would recommend that whatever time or money you are spending in buying dumps, or if you have already dumps available, whether it is free or paid, don't just practice it once, at least twice or thrice for one dump. And it is not just going to give you the confidence like you are scoring very good, but it is also going to help you to gain more insight of the type of questions that could be asked in the examination, the ways the questions and the answers can be manipulated to confuse you. So these things are going to help you, build your confidence around that, build your understanding very clear around all the concepts that we're going to learn in this whole lesson, right? In this whole course, I would say. The exam practice sets included in your courses are definitely going to help you. All the courses that you are going to subscribe from the any platforms, online learning platforms, generally they have the practice sets available there inbuilt into the courses. You do not need to pay anything extra for that. So apart from learning it through various sources, just try to at least try to attempt those practice sets twice or thrice. It will definitely help you. Apart from that, I have given a link here for you to make it easy to explore through some more resources, to download some sample questions, like the one I'll show you here. See if it'll come down. You have lots of things here available, like Solution Architect Associates Exam Guide. Then you have sample questions, you have practice sets, and a lot of things. So I would say just try to enroll for this, resources. Go through with these things, learn it, and explore it well. before you appear for the examination. And the plus point is that this everything you see on the screen here right now is free of cost, right? All right. Moving to the next section, get yourself registered for exam by paying the fee and scheduling an exam date. The fee is around $150 if I remember. Uh, Let me click on the URL here and show you right here. Yes, it is. So 150 USD is the cost for this examination. And right from that page, you can kind of click on schedule an exam and it will take you to the AWS training and certification page. There you have to sign in and schedule your exams accordingly, right? From here, you have to sign in and schedule the exams that you are going to appear for. Uh, while scheduling your exam, you have to select exam ID, which is SAA-C03. All right. So there could be a couple of solution architect exams like solution architect associate and solution architect professional. So be sure that you are going to select this solution architect associate, that is C03. The professional one is a very high level of exam. So without clearing this exam, I would never recommend to go for that exam. So be careful while selecting this exam while you're scheduling your examination. All right. So guys, this is all about what approach you should take to prepare for this examination, and I would wish you the best of luck. And if you if this content is helpful for you, if this has helped you anyways to crack your exams, I would love to have some feedback from you. So thank you for now. See you in the next video.